All right.
We are now recording the March 17th, 2017 Small Business Accounting Advisors. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone.
Happy St. Patty's
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
So, Deb,
Yeah.
hot tub member. Intuit just did a bio for you. It was awesome.
It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It went in depth, told all kinds of stuff about your violin,
Yep.
starting your practice, you and Al.
Yep.
Your yard sailing.
Yep. We just had a tax client here who he paid for the tax return and looked around the house and gave us another $150 for crap that he bought sitting around.
That is so cool. You're the best of all worlds, the best work-life balance.
We have fun.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So I did put the link in the Facebook group, so everyone should take it, check it out.
Yep.
Second kudos I want to give are to I can't even speak today. Two people not even here. Joanne and Sarah Laidlaw, going to speak at Accountex in Boston.
Oh,
Yeah, yay. So maybe next week they'll be with us and we can talk a little bit about that. That doesn't happen until September. So we have a little bit of time.
Are you going to that, Gina?
I want to. It depends on what happens. My focus this year is going to see my children.
Oh.
could you almost drive there?
Could I almost
Could you
drive
almost?
there?
How many miles is it from you where you are?
Drive there.
You can drive there.
Drive there. Well, I could drive anywhere, actually. There's nothing that would stop me from driving. It's about an 8-hour trip, and that's about the length of time I'm really considering getting on a plane. It takes, I figure when you do the whole airport thing and the traveling and whatever, it takes 6 to 8 hours to get there.
Get to the airport 2 hours early and.
Right. And plus, do I want to drive for 8 hours? And it's on Route 95 where I'm fighting Mack trucks. So, yeah, I might. And then.
Is that a toll road?
Some portions of it are, yes.
They all are back east.
Pardon?
The little machine pays all the.
Oh, yeah, I do. I have that, yes. Easy Pass, they call it.
Yeah, we've got we get it on like 405 in our area. It's like it's like if you want to go in the express lanes, you have to pay. Yeah,
I get to go in the Easy Pass lane, so I don't have to stop and see the toll taker. I can just cruise on through. And you'd be amazed at how much time that actually does save.
Yeah.
If you're traveling. There's lots of toll roads around here, toll roads in Pennsylvania, in New Jersey, and Delaware.
Well, you'd think if they're toll roads, they'd probably be in fairly decent shape, right? Or are they?
I think that.
Or unless they're using money for something else.
They're heavily used by the trucks, so they get beat up more. But I do actually use what's called the turnpike into Philly sometimes. It's a lot easier than using the non-toll roads that are packed and busy and stop and go and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't miss working from home now is getting caught in that. Seattle has pretty heavy traffic too, especially during rush hour.
Right.
Where do you live, Gina? Near Yardley?
I am in a little town in between Coatesville and Parksburg. The town that I live in is only like about a mile wide, but it's a very historic place, believe it or not. We were founded before the USA became the USA. So there's a lot.
I grew up in Newtown.
You know Newtown? I am probably about a half hour away from Newtown.
I went to Council Rock High School.
Okay.
I'm an Indian. Woohoo! Woo-woo!
Do you still have those kind of names back?
My alma mater, Coatesville Area High School, had Chief Red Raider. So I'm afraid to say that because that is not politically correct now. Native Americans would be seriously upset over that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but, you know, what are you going to do? The school is identified with that now all these years. But I
That's
certainly don't want to upset people.
That's not nice.
What's not nice?
She said, "Oh well."
Oh, well. Well, you can do what you can do. And I'm not saying, oh, well, I'm saying.
No, not you.
consider it-
I said it. I said it.
Debbie said, "Oh well."
Oh, well. Bigger things to argue about, I think.
Yeah, but I understand where they're coming from. And if given the choice, I would rather be sensitive to something like that than just not care.
You know what, Gina? I'm a namaste right now, and I'm going to sign off, and I am going to check in with you at a later date,
Okay.
and have a good weekend.
All righty.
You too,
Talk to you
Misha.
later,
Have a good
Misha.
day. God bless you.
Okay. Well, we're not going to talk about Chrome Desktop then. Let's talk a little bit about our Zoom. One thing that I wanted to talk about with the Zoom is I've been getting requests to do more in the way of descriptions and posting the links and stuff. People want to be able to come back and be able to search through these Zooms that we have. And it's kind of hard to do after the fact. So I'm already trying to post the links in the chat. But what I'd like to do now is if you have something that you think you're going to want to reference, or you want to think about doing a hashtag, put the word note in front of it, and then I will copy and paste that to the description too, and maybe that will help improve our SEO. So when people are searching for certain things, when they want to know about Zero, when they want to know about POS systems, you know, we'll already have those names in the description.
Gina,
Yes?
you said when we type it in the chat, you want us to type something in front of it. Now, what you said? TOS or NOS or what?
Note, N-O-T-E.
Oh, NOTES, notes.
Right.
Because I put some in last week, but I did not know about writing the word note.
Well, we didn't decide that until after the hangout was over last week.
Oh, well, we talked about it, so I put stuff in the chat for you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go back and look. I can put it back into, I mean.
I don't remember what it was now, but at the time when we were talking about it, I typed in 2 or 3 things.
Oh, good. Good.
I just did not put the word
Note in front of it.
Yeah.
Well, that'll make it easier because sometimes we chat back and forth and things are in chat that I don't necessarily want public, like people's phone
Right.
numbers and that kind of thing. But I do want to make it easier for people later on that want to look for this, even people that want to search through the YouTubes that we've done. We've done like 150 of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just for the Small Business Associates. Back when we were, oh gosh, what were we before we were this?
Yeah, I think we started in July of 2013.
No, it was something with some online software with
Corelytics.
Corelytics, yeah.
Yeah, we started with Corelytics, but then we changed our name to QuickBooks. I forget what I'll have to go back and look it up now.
I wonder if Corelytics is Corelytics still around?
They are.
Are they?
They are still around. I still do see things from them. So, but at least that'll give me, it's hard for me to participate in this hangout and take notes too.
Oh,
Seth
yeah.
is amazing. He has his
I
little
know. I know.
PowerPoint program that he takes notes. And, we're just thinking and talking and whatever. And then to look at what we've already said, wow, Seth is amazing.
He kind of exhausts. He exhausts me when I
No.
just try to keep up with him. It's like, I checked that workflowy. I thought that looked pretty interesting. I may
It does
take.
look cool. It does look cool. But you know what? And I can do two things at one time, but I don't know that I would ever go back and read my notes if I took.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I find at these seminars. I'll take notes, but I never go back and look at the stupid
Right,
things.
right.
Either.
Exactly.
It's just like a blur. I mean, it's onrushing. It's just kind of hard to keep up. So
He is like the Energizer Bunny. He just
No
keeps
kid.
going and going.
no kidding.
Are we talking about Seth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I was looking at my Facebook this morning, and all of a sudden, there he is, and there's Gina and Sarah and everybody. I'm going like, oh my God. I didn't even look for it. It just was there.
Yep. Well, that's what I want to do. I do want to do the Facebook Live thing for that reason. And I know that Joanne has already told me no, she doesn't think it's necessary. My problem is you have to have the webinar in order to do it. And with the webinar, you have to actually register every week. And I don't think you get to keep the same ID. It would be totally awesome if we could do a once a week recurring, like I can with the regular Zoom. I have set this up as a recurring up meeting every week, and that's why we keep the same number. If we could do that with the webinars and it would automatically invite people, like, I don't know, a half hour before the event starts, that would be wonderful, but I don't know that you have that option with the webinar version.
I don't know.
I also don't know if if we'll have more or less attendees going to the webinar version. And that's what Joanne is telling me, that we'll have less attendees and more people just watching on Facebook. But I think we've been doing this long enough and people want to participate. The people that participate want to participate and will continue.
I think so.
And I think that it will add a dimension where we can ask people that are watching if they have questions, we can answer them and that kind of thing. That's what I think the advantage is. And plus, it's Facebook Live and they have free advertising for you. We'll get out there even more. So
I like it that it's just us.
you like just the way we're going right now?
Yeah, I mean, I look forward. I know Friday at 5:30, I can,
Right.
come on in and,
Just relax.
I can relax.
I kind of like Debbie. I think of this as my mastermind.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I feel I have a panel of 6 to 12 fellow experts here that when I get stuck, and I even contact you outside of Fridays if I need you. So if other people come, fine. If they don't, I don't want to be so exclusive that people can't drop in and come if they want to.
I'm happy that anybody can show up, but I like it that it's pretty much the same people all the time. So
Well, it's not open to the public. We stopped being available publicly.
We got a visitor and they
Odd.
were really unwelcome.
Unscheduled
yes.
unscheduled cameos.
Yeah, we don't need any of those. So the link is only on our group, which is a private group.
Right.
So, well, if people are not really that interested in the webinar version and the Facebook Live, maybe I'll just stay the way that we are for a while.
I'm kind of mixed. I mean, I don't really have a strong feeling one way or the other. I like the way it is now, but I don't have any, strong opposition to doing it the other way either.
Well,
if you get it, I'll go with it, but
Yeah.
I'm very happy with this. And,
the way that we are,
so
if it's not broken, don't fix it.
That's what Hal just says. Yup.
Okay, I'll let it drop. Sarah, are you with us? Sarah's at the St. Patty's Day parade. Silence.
Maybe she's
Silence.
talking. She's muted.
Okay, I couldn't find the unmute. Okay,
There she is.
okay, wait a minute. Wait, just whoa.
Wow.
Oh, she's got her green on.
No, we just walked in the door. Say hi to all my. Say hi.
Oh,
Party time.
And where's Penny? Penny's dressed up.
There,
too.
oh, look at
And has
Penny.
your little scarf on too.
So I
Nice.
assume she didn't get pinched then, right?
No, you don't get. No, we don't get pinched.
No pinching Penny, please.
Penny pincher? Yeah, right.
Dennis, you're too quick today.
I know, I heard
Yes.
my name. No. Mark's gonna give them a tour. We just picked them up. They've been downtown all day. They took the train in from Jersey.
Oh, okay. From up here, Jersey?
Yeah, where y'all living now?
Jersey.
In Jersey.
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Southside of Trenton.
South of Trenton.
Okay. So they left the snow behind. Good for them.
They brought the cold. Yeah, they'll leave the snow up there.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a little more.
Did you get much last week? Gina?
We got a lot of sleet. We got as much sleet as we did snow. The sleeting was horrible. I mean, I've been through a lot of winter storms. This storm hit, we got like 6 inches of snow, and then we probably got 3 inches of sleet on top of it. There were a good 3 hours that the sleet was just blowing sideways, 30, 35 mile an hour winds and sleet.
So what is describe sleet? Is that like hail? Is that like,
It's like hail. It's exactly like hail. It's just
Okay.
Ice and rain.
okay,
frozen precipitation on
Frozen
top of the
rain.
snow.
It
So the
hurt.
snow, yeah, when it got real cold overnight, actually froze solid. People's cars were frozen into their parking lot.
oh geez.
Yeah. And we're still digging out here. And we're supposed to
Happy
get some.
day when my parents moved us south.
So your New Jersey friends got to experience that too. I bet you they have some stories.
So that's where Mark's from. That's his nephew.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome. So
I
Sarah,
bet
we
the-
talked
I bet-
about you a little bit before you came on.
Yeah. We were listening in the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your speaking
Okay.
engagement
We
and
went to see
accountants.
Paula Dean's house. We went to the backside of the island to show him Paula Dean's house. Tourist. Okay, what? Sorry.
We were talking about your speaking engagement at Accountex.
Oh, I know. I'm terrified. No, really.
Oh, you'll do fine.
Well,
It'll be
I've just never
awesome.
done it. You know, I've never done it, and I think the more I'm prepared and I have it nailed, I'll be all right.
Have you done public speaking before? Can I give you some advice? Join a Toastmaster group for a couple months
I
and
know
get some.
a couple people have said that, and there've been a couple people that have offered to help coach me, so that I can practice off of. So.
Yeah, I mean, like the basic Toastmasters, they have like 10 speeches and each has an objective and that kind of thing. But they also have a lot of evaluations, so you get feedback as far as how you're coming across and suggestions.
Quit saying
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, we have like all counters and grammarians and that kind of thing.
So, but and I've got a lot of research to do because it needs to be vendor neutral. So I don't want it to be all smart sheets. So I'm looking at a couple of different audit programs.
Another thing is you want to tell stories to keep people
Right.
engaged. Lots of stories that you can come up with.
Stories of people using it and it's saving them kind of thing. The
Yeah.
other thing, Sarah, is whenever you decide how many, are you going to use like PowerPoint slides or anything?
Yeah.
Well, whatever you come up with, at least cut it in half. Almost everybody I know thinks they can cover a lot more than they can, and then they end up rushing through.
Rushing
That's the
it.
part-
Yeah.
I think there's a book called Death by
3 slides in 30 minutes, maybe 4. If you're gonna have any kind of, it depends.
there's
I've won some district level evaluation contests, so if you want any help, I'm more than willing to listen to you and do what they call an evaluation. It's not a critique, it's just saying what you're doing really well and 1 or 2 things that if you improve that, you'll improve the most. So you'll be great because you speak with a passion. And if you're speaking with a passion, you don't do many ums and ahs.
Well, part of it is when I get nervous, I twang.
What? Wine?
twang.
Twang, her southern
Oh, I
accent.
think twang is good. You can
Twang
play
is
that
good.
up for all it's worth.
I would
Love
too. That'll endear you to everyone.
It will. It will.
You know,
That old southern girl to come out.
there's
Well, and I
YouTube
want
videos.
it to be light and funny and not, you know. So hopefully it'll appeal to not just controllers and people who do audit prep, but also the auditors. So
What's your topic that you're going to speak on?
it's audit prep and technology, or I forget the title they gave me, but it's audit preparation and collaboration technology.
Okay.
So it's the PBC. There's a list of documents that the auditors give your client before every audit, and so I've automated that. So I'm going to do some more research on there's other products out there. Some people, everything from Google Sheets to the worst is email. So I'm going to start with the worst. The worst is a PDF that's been Xeroxed. I mean, a list has been Xeroxed 100 times.
Right,
The
right,
PDFs,
right.
and then you might get it in Word. If you're really lucky, you'll get it in Excel. And just start worst case scenario. And if you've been around, audited clients long enough, you've seen it all. And they'll get the list of documents will go out to 5 people, and then you've got people stepping on top of each other and missing
And then
documents.
to follow the thread also via
Yeah.
email.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, it's cold out here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, it was too noisy in there, I know, you were talking.
We're done.
So I have one last question, and then I think we're gonna end a little early today.
Sure.
NQ software.
What?
NQ software.
NQ? Yeah.
EN capital Q.
Got it.
And I had posted this in the group. This is the software where you call the IRS and you don't have to wait in line.
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Like holds your place in line or helps you.
Right. He asked us if we wanted a demo.
I don't have any use for it, but y'all may.
I would. What's it called?
NQEN and then capital Q. And I told him I would ask everyone because not everybody is an accountant in this group. Some people are just plain old bookkeepers. So
Plain old.
plain old. We don't call the IRS much.
Oh, you're lucky.
I know. But I have had to in a previous life.
With the rest of you.
So I know the pain. You almost have to have a speakerphone to call the IRS.
Yeah, I like the courtesy disconnects too. Those are nice.
Yeah, and the thing is that the music that they use just drives you insane. think it's on purpose.
Well, I know at Christmas time they have the Dance of the Flowers by Tchaikovsky, I think it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Well, this guy has developed a software where it's set, and this is what his video said, that they hold the place in line for you. So if you need to call, you take their place. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, and I'm not sure that I really like that working that way either.
Ooh, it's
Because
kind of
I'm one of
expensive.
the people that don't have that software, I may never get to talk to the IRS then, if there are people doing that.
Yeah, but you'd have to make a lot of calls to make it worth your while because it's a monthly fee. I mean,
Yeah, $49 a month. Holy cow.
God, that's a crazy. I mean, you know, if you've got a tax firm and you're making lots of calls to the IRS, I could see it, but
Well, they say they don't answer like 60-70% of their calls anyway, so
yeah, or they just come up and drop them.
yeah.
Hire an employee at $10 an hour.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis, if you would like a demo, I'll connect him with you and I'll
No, I
send him
don't.
your, now,
No, I don't call enough to cost justify $49
Okay.
a month.
okay.
Yeah, maybe $2. Maybe we'd if it was $2, we'd do it.
If it was like $5 a month, I'd be interested, but $49 is a little too pricey.
49. Holy smokes!
That's over $500 a year.
Yeah,
Well, when you consider you could be sitting on hold with the IRS for 3 hours at a time.
yeah, but you can do other things. You don't have to, you know. Uh-oh, somebody's here.
Me.
Oh.
Oh, you're
You're twice.
cloned yourself.
Well, I'll just tell him that we're too diverse of a group. Although he has found our YouTubes, and that was how he contacted me from
Got it.
all of the YouTubes that we've done. So he may be watching us now.
Whatever,
Uh-oh.
not a problem. I don't call the IRS. I call my friends, and like Sarah and Mariette, and
Hey, get
I
rid of me.
filed my 7004 the other day. So, and
Yeah.
I had my daughter searching her files to find last year's tax return to find out, you know, make sure the corporate number was right in it. I was right that it was a 1120C form, you know. And she's looking, and she comes in. We have an appointment yesterday. She said, you know, I couldn't find the tax return for 2016 anywhere. And I said, well, no, you couldn't. You could only find 2015. And she went, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, we haven't done 2016. That's the one we're extending. And you know, it's a mistake that until you get aware of the lag time, it's easy to make.
Right. You just think last year, but you forget last year you filed the previous year.
Yeah, right. So,
Well, we have the problem that we're working on 16. We forget that it's now 2017.
Yeah.
oh, right.
It's like, oh yeah, it's 17.
That's right. That's
And if
right.
you're in a fiscal year, oh my God, where am I?
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's my world.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's like I have a March year end and February, and it's like oh, can I just finish my December?
Right. You just your season goes on forever then.
Oh, it's around. Let me grab my mouse to do something on my iPad. That
Yeah, my
doesn't work.
IT season goes year round too.
Your IT season, Mark?
Yeah, that's year round.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You were on call. You didn't get a break.
You know, he was talking about during tax season, his company brings in, you know, all this great food, you know, every day. And it's like, the auditors are like, man, we keep that all year round. It's like, what is the tax season's only like this, you know?
Exactly.
And fortunately, my husband's always the last one at the office, so he brings home great leftovers. Perks. Yeah.
Save on groceries.
Yeah. Used to get these goodie bags from ADP and Paychecks and
Yeah.
have a pizza day.
Mm-hmm.
We have pizza day here all the time.
We've been making pizza with the cauliflower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cauliflower pizza? Ugh.
The dough out of cauliflower.
Yeah, you make the crust out of it.
Yeah.
What do
The
you
trick
hold
is
it
getting
together with, Debbie?
I don't make cauliflower pizza. I never heard of it.
Yeah, if the trick is getting it crispy enough so that when you put all the toppings on it,
How does it stick
actually
together?
pick it up.
How does it stick together?
Sticks
That's what
together
I'm
really well.
Well, especially when you buy it pre-made.
Yeah, we buy them pre.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
But it's easy to make. It's just cheese and
Oh, geez, see, I'm dairy-free too, so forget it.
How we go?
Gluten-free, dairy-free.
All right, who started talking about pizza? I'm hungry. We're always talking about food on Friday nights. It kills me.
I'm making corned beef right now.
Yeah, ours is ready to go. I have to just heat it up.
I'm making it in my pressure cooker.
Yeah, you do it in the crock pot.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Problem with the crock pot, you have to remember to do it the day before. I never remember till an hour before. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go buy it, so I'll have it tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm Catholic. We're not supposed to eat meat on Fridays, but the bishop gives us dispensation.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You don't have to. You can drink and eat meat.
Okay.
And it's a holiday. I mean, most of the city was closed.
Today, you're saying?
Yeah,
Today?
so I was talking this morning on SES, and they're like, "Huh?
St. Patrick's Day is a
St. Patrick's Day is a big deal here."
Well, I thought Joanne was the only one that
I saw
really.
the parade. Weren't you in a parade this morning?
I posted the live link to the parade. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's great.
Big
We're
in
the
New
third
York
largest.
City, too.
We're the third largest in the country.
Wow.
was Savannah founded by Irish people or something?
Yeah, there was a large Irish.
Yeah,
parade.
large, and we're all Irish on St. Patrick's.
No, it's surprising. There is a large.
It's a large Irish.
They don't find that in the South, but there was.
Yeah, I thought it was mainly they went to the Northeast when they immigrated
Yeah.
in.
They were a lot more. There, it happened that Savannah was a lot more tolerant of.
Oh,
So I think that's what happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I know.
My uncle's in Syracuse. He's in a pipe band.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I need to find some pictures of something because they have a big parade too. But I don't know if it was today or they're gonna do it on the
Oh,
weekend.
no.
Larry left us.
With the snow, they may not have been
Right, that's true.
But
That's
with
true.
that skirt,
And I think it's the ice more than the snow.
Skirt.
it's not a skirt. But
It's a
I mean,
kilt.
I mean, can you imagine
Your
having
uncle
that?
does not wear a skirt. I'm sorry.
You know, you can imagine trying to march in cold weather in that.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Jeez.
things would be aired out like way more than. Alrighty, I think I am going to end early today.
On that note,
On that note, we're going to
Can I make one announcement?
go ahead, Linda.
That at 11:59 tonight,
mhm,
East Coast time,
mhm.
there's $200 discount on the Sleater Conference goes away.
Oh,
And,
tonight? I thought it was the 31st.
well, I don't know. It says registration must be completed by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
That was the 31st.
to be entered. That's to be entered to win the Red Sox ticket.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it
Okay.
also says register now and save 200. So maybe I'm reading,
You know-
maybe you can still save 200 all the way to March 31st, but you can't win tickets to a Red Sox game.
Right.
Now that
If
I'm
you're already
speaking, I'm
registered,
gonna
are you
have to-
withdrawing?
What?
I'm already registered. I registered while I was at QuickBooks Connect. I
The
think.
$99 one?
I registered for Streeter at the, Countex at Resta Countex.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Sleater is a Countex. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think of it as Sleater. I'm sorry. I apologize.
So I may not need my interest thing now that I'm speaking.
Yeah.
So that could
I'll have
be.
to find
so,
out.
So you might be able to hold on to it and sell it to Gina if we can
Yeah.
twist her arm. I get that she wants to see her kids, and I think that's more important. But I just think that she got the roof out of the way this last year.
I want to come see Sarah. I want to come see Joanne. I want to come see Deb. I want to see everyone. And I already have a room with Linda. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, I'll let you know. I may not need my ticket.
okay.
I assume I don't need my ticket. So.
Okay.
Well,
You would
don't
you would
assume
hope.
anything, just double check.
Yeah, you double check before you give those suckers away.
It's like,
I do
can't
have to
come.
run. My son is here today, so
Okay.
Great. Well,
yeah.
go have pizza with your son.
Cauliflower pizza.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll leave this up once we stop recording. You guys can all hang out.
Okay.
I gotta
thank
go.
you.
Bye.